ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review. I'm Tim Meyer with Coach Chris Smith. And, Coach, a tough one here today as you drop the semifinal game to Cass Tech 32-28, and you led for all of about 24 seconds of this game. Your guys came out and just seemed to take advantage of a turnover from Cass Tech, but you got up on these guys early, and what were you thinking when you did that?
No, I thought we could. I mean, we came into this game confident we could get a lead on this team. It's a matter of keeping the lead once you have it and continuing to press them. But, they got great athletes on this team, and eventually they're going to make plays on you. So it was important, at least, going into the fourth quarter to have a big lead on them.
Hey, you guys were up 14-6 at half. Came out in the second half, and Cass Tech marched down the field and scored a touchdown, and things got tight. Were you a little worried at that point?
Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't worried at any point in the game. I thought that these kids were playing tough. We were playing hard. We were playing physical. So I wasn't worried at any part of the game. I was enjoying the game. It was a really fun game to be a part of. Unfortunately, we came out on the other end.
Talk about Jack Preventure and the job that he did, the move actually that he put on the Peoples here at the when he scored that touchdown, putting you guys up by 8 points. Yeah,
put us up by 9, put us up 2 scores. So yeah, Jack was great. He was outstanding. He's been like that for us all year. He's been a great leader, and he's there's a reason he's he holds the rushing record at Eisenhower because of his toughness and the way he runs.
There's a play or a certain play that you could have back. What do you think it would be?
I'll take that touchdown back that they just had at the end. But you know what? I'm proud of the coaches, the game plan we had, the calls we made, and the way our kids played. It was just outstanding. I mean, I'm going to go back and watch this film, and I'm going to be proud of everything that we did in this game.
I was particular surprise is you got all day long for that quarterback sitting in the pocket. I mean, your coverage back there was actually pretty good.
Yeah, coverage was great, and this just happens. You got to get a rush, but they have a good offensive line. And there's some things we were doing to sit back and try to keep the quarterback in the pocket, and which it worked at some points. And the second to last play over there where he made that play, we didn't get to him, but it's just part of the game. It just happens in the game. That's not the reason that we lost the game, and but those things happen.
You guys are 12-1 this year, undefeated all the way up until this game. As you look back, I mean, kind of give your thoughts about this season.
No, I'm really proud of the way this team played. The senior group has been a great senior group, unselfish, and play hard for each other. And it's everything that you would want a senior group to be on your team. And the accomplishments that they've had this year, being undefeated, breaking all the school records we broke, winning a district championship, winning a regional championship, and really coming out here and giving the #1 team in the state a good run. These kids should be proud, and I know I'm proud of them.
A little bit about next year, even though you really haven't thought about it, but you do get Max Whitwer back and a couple of key players, and maybe your thoughts in the back of your mind about next year.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about next year. We were so busy this year, but it's always good to have your quarterback back. I know that.
All right, Coach, great season. Congratulations, and we'll get you back next year in 2017 and make another run.
Okay, thank you.
One of Eisenhower's star players today, Noah Lametta. And Noah, you got all the dirty work it had to be done today up in the middle, and you got some big people on that side and some tough people, some Division I college football players, and you guys seem to fare pretty well there.
Yeah, just coming out here doing the best I can, every week. That's what we do. We play for each other, squeeze down our gaps so linebackers have clean shots to make their tackles, and that's just what we do,
Looked like they were even double teaming you a little bit, but I see you got a thread here in your jersey. Yeah. Somebody was grabbing something, right?
Yeah, I felt like I was getting held out game. Double teams happen. I just roll down, get down, clog up that hole, and let everyone else do their job.
Talk about that penalty against Cass Tech where it looked like the guy was sitting on here. What was that?
Yeah, it was just one of those where I rolled down to clog the gap, and then he just laid on me. They're heavy, too. Usually I can push those guys off. I couldn't get them off of me, so I just squirmed around, made a scene, and see if I could draw the flag.
What was it? Did he face mask you or what?
No, he was just laying on me, and he was just really heavy. I couldn't get him off.
You guys led for most of the game up until 24 seconds left. Going through your mind, did you ever have an easy feeling going through this game?
No, never had an easy feeling. Just a great team like that, you know that they're capable of what they did, and you know we didn't give it enough. I guess I don't know. Tell
us a little bit about what it means to you. I mean, you've gone this far in the playoffs. I mean, it's disappointing, obviously, to lose, but you can look back on a real good season. Did you think at the beginning of training camp you were ever going to get this far?
Honestly, yeah, that was the goal we set for ourselves since last spring. We knew we wanted 14-0, and we came pretty close, but we weren't able to do it. But I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud of how hard we worked all season. I'm proud of where we got to, and I love every single one of them, coaches, players, everybody.
Eisenhower's defensive player of the game, Henry Janeway. And Henry, you seem to be all over the field out there today, and they have a quarterback that can throw and run just like you guys do. And how tough was it to contain him?
I mean, he's a D1 quarterback. He's going Northern Illinois. I mean, we just did the best we could, and we can't always get all of them. So, I mean, we did what we could, and for the most part, I thought we stopped him. We did a pretty good job against him.
In the first half, you guys were got a couple touchdowns. You guys were up going into halftime. Your thoughts coming out of the locker room at halftime?
I knew it wasn't over. I knew it was going to be a tough game. I just knew we had to keep our foot on the pedal, and can't always win all of them. Came out short here, but that's okay. We got a whole nother year of work now. Next year's team is going to be very good.
What are coaches telling you there towards the end of the game on defense as they had the ball in that last drive?
We just got to do our jobs. We got to get some kind of turnover, and we just did the best we could. We tried to hold them, but once again, you can't always win all.
Yeah. In that game, were you surprised that Cass Tech was able to, a couple times you had drives starting at their own 33 and they marched all the way down the field. Were you surprised they were able to move the ball like that on you guys?
I mean, it's football. I mean, you're going to be able to find gaps in any defense. Any team can do it. We do it. I mean, nothing you can really say about it. It's just football.
Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit about the season this year. You guys undefeated coming into this game, 12-1 now on the year. Did you think you were going to get this far?
I knew this was a special team since I was a freshman. I knew class 2018 plus 2017 it was just going to be a good year. And we've been working since January as far as I'm concerned, most of the guys. So it's been a long year of hard work, and I couldn't be more proud of the guys I play with, couldn't be more blessed to be on this team.
Mm-hmm. What do you think most valuable player on your team is?
Jack Preventure by far. He's a utility man, can get it all done. He's a great guy to have at practice, nice, fun guy to talk to, be a friend too.
Stay tuned for Eisenhower Cass Tech game highlights after this.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
The Eisenhower Eagles and the Cass Tech Technicians would meet in the semifinals for the second time in 6 years. Both teams were 12-0 on the year. Cass Tech defeated Saline 43-42 the week before to earn their spot in the state semifinals. Eisenhower defeated Southfield A&T 42-7 to advance to today's game. Both offenses scored over 500 points for the year. Their defenses were stingy, though, allowing less than 140 points a game in 12 games. Despite the weather, the game would be a battle of heavyweights. From the opening kickoff, you could tell this was going to be a rough one. Eisenhower's first drive would end as Jack Preventure can't haul in this Max Whitwer pass. The Eagles were forced to punt. The Eagles' Lucas Jelli sacks quarterback Rodney Hall for a loss of 6 yards on second down. On third down, Hall is tackled by number 52, Danny Smick, forcing the technicians to punt. On 2nd and 2 from their own 26, Max Whitwer takes off on a 29-yard gallop. The ball is fumbled but recovered by Eisenhower. Then Jack Perventure would rip off 20 more yards to the Cass Tech 25. With it 4th and 4 from the technicians' 19, Jack Perventure would carry it to the 5. On 2nd and goal, Max Whitwer patiently waits for his blocks to set up, then darts into the end zone for the game's first score. The extra point was good, and Eisenhower led 7-0. On Cass Tech's next possession, Henry Janeway comes up with a big tackle for a 4-yard loss. With it 2nd and long, Cass Tech would go to their superstar, Donovan People-Jones, and he hauls it in and weaves his way for a first down. On 3rd and 13, Eisenhower's defense strings this run out as Drake Minnie makes the tackle. The technicians go for it on 4th and 13, and Rodney Hall makes this big-time run for a first down. On 2nd and 5 from the Eagle 12, Rodney Hall is tackled by Drake Minnie for a 10-yard loss. That play would end the first quarter with Eisenhower leading 7-0. With it 3rd and 12 from the Eagle 20, Rodney Hall would try it again. This time John Fantauzo and Drake Minnie make the stop. The technicians would kick this 33-yard field goal, cutting the Ike lead to 7-3. On the ensuing kickoff, Jake Ulbrich gets a good return, but fumbles. Fortunately, it's recovered by the Eagles. The Eagle drive would go nowhere, but Cass Tech's fumble here, caused by Cody Corey and recovered by Henry Janeway, gives the ball back to Eisenhower. The Eagles would strike on the very next play as Max Whitwer finds Jack Morris wide open over the middle for a 50-yard scoring play. The extra point was good, and Eisenhower led 14-3. The Eagle kickoff is fumbled by Cass Tech, but they recover it and breathe a sigh of relief. On 3rd and 6 from their own 33, Rodney Hall throws it up for grabs, and it's picked off by John Fantauzo of Eisenhower. With the ball on the technician's 22, this Whitwer pass just misses. On 4th and 2 from the Cass Tech 22, Jack Morris's run comes up just a yard short. Despite a sore ankle, Danny Smick makes this play. This technician pass is neatly broken up by John Fantauzo. Despite that play, the technicians would get a first down. Noah Lametta and the boys keep after it, however. On 3rd and 3 from the Eisenhower 32, the Eagles get Hall to scramble. He floats this pass to Donovan Parker, good for a first down. With it 2nd and goal, Cody Corey and the gang make the stop. On 3rd and goal from the 4, Jack Preventure and Salvatore Voltaggio make the stop. Cass Tech would kick this field goal to cut the Eisenhower lead to 14-6. The first half would end with Eisenhower leading 14-6. In the second half, Cass Tech would be sparked by this 33-yard run by Donovan Johnson. Then it would be Rodney Hall running it in for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and the score now was 14-13 Eisenhower. On the Eagles' next possession, it was 3rd down. Jack Prevention would make this spectacular 83-yard run, giving Ike the lead 21-13. Cass Tech would fire right back as Hall passes to Tioni Allen for a 15-yard play. This apparent fumble is recovered by Eisenhower, but Jaron Mangham is ruled down. This pass to People Jones is complete, but John Fantauzo's right there for the tackle. Eisenhower would get this big sack by Henry Janeway, forcing the technicians to punt. On 3rd down, the Eagles try a screen play, but it's stuffed out by the technicians. Eisenhower was forced to punt, and Cody Corey hits a beauty, 59 yards, as Alex Decker makes the tackle. No return. On the next play, Rodney Hall is tackled for a 1-yard loss. On 3rd and 11, it's People Jones making the big play for a Cass Tech first down. Rodney Hall needed 6 yards for a first down on 3rd down. He got 7. Jaron Mangham stretches over the goal line for the Cass Tech touchdown. It was now 21-19 Eisenhower. Cass Tech goes for 2, but Noah Lametta and the Eagle defense turn the technician runner back. Cass Tech would try an onside kick, but the sure-handed Kurt Wadke recovers for Eisenhower. With the ball on the Cass Tech 43, Max Whitwer hits Jack Preventure over the middle, and Jack does the rest. The extra point was good, and Eisenhower led 28-19. Ben Metz makes a nice tackle on the kickoff, keeping a big return out of the question. Rodney Hall would get 13 yards on this first down run. Cass Tech would march all the way down to the Eisenhower 21. Danny Smick makes this tackle, but Cass Tech is called for holding. On 2nd and 24, Ike's D limits Hall to this 3-yard gain. With it 3rd and 19, this Hall pass is caught by Donovan Parker for 14 yards. On 2nd and goal from the 2, however, Jaron Mangham would bang it in, and the score was now 28-25 Eisenhower. The extra point was blocked on a great effort by John Fantauzo, and the score remained 28-25. On 3rd and 9 from their own 21, Jack Preventure tries to find a seam, but is stopped short of the first down, and Ike is forced to punt with 2 minutes left to play in the ball game. With 57 seconds left, Cass Tech had the ball on the Ike 27. Henry Janeway stops Donovan Johnson, and the technicians call timeout. With 48 seconds left, the Eagles stop this run by Jalen Kelly Powell. With 24 seconds left to play, Rodney Hall fires this pass to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown by Donovan People-Jones. However, it appears from the replay that his foot may have been out of bounds, but the official who was right there made the call. The Eagles' Jack Preventure would take the kickoff to the 40. Cass Tech was penalized a couple of times, which moved the ball to the 50. Jack Morris catches this pass and gets out of bounds. Eisenhower's last gasp pass attempt never got airborne. Max Whitwer is forced out of bounds, and the Eagles are saddled with their first loss of the year, losing a heartbreaker to the Cass Tech Technicians, 32-28. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Eisenhower Eagles take a first loss, and a tough first loss here in the semifinals against Cass Tech, 32-28. They led throughout the game all of about 24 seconds. They led the ball game, but a pass deep to their D1 Peoples-Jones. He made a catch in the end zone that was fantastic. You expect it from a kid like that, but the Eagles fought their hearts out and easily could be at Ford Field. A great season. I hope you enjoyed the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review and all the Eisenhower highlights. Till next year, for Coach Chris Smith, I'm Tim Meyer saying we'll see you next time, right here on the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review.